This interview is for information only and should not be considered as investment advice or a recommendation to buy shares in the company featured. Welcome to this Stock Box interview.
Hello, joining us today at Stockbox is Craig Foster, CEO of Ondo InsurTech. Craig, great to have you back with us at Stockbox.
Nice to see you again, Pam.
Nice to see you too. Now, you've just released your trading update. Mm-hmm. You say in your trading update that you have 800,000 in the bank. Can I ask, are you happy with the state of the nation, how things are looking so far?
Yeah, I mean, it was an upbeat trading statement today. It's that we don't normally do trading statements, but this is the first time we've had broker forecasts out in the market. So we were keen to let investors know that trading is in line with those market forecasts, in line with management expectations. We've hit those numbers. So the full audited accounts will come out later in the year, but we're keen to get that message out today. And yeah, we're very pleased with the results and pleased with the progress that we've made. We've put disclosed a few extra things in the trading statement today. The most significant really is about progress in the United States, where we've been immensely busy, and we're really pleased both with the what we've achieved there already and the feedback and what that means for the prospects for the business over there.
Yeah, you mentioned that, and we have spoken to you about this before here at Stockbox, but you mentioned that you've signed with 4 big insurance companies in different states in the United States. What feedback have you had from them so far?
Yeah, it's been a really interesting process. So in a relatively short space of time, we've launched with Mutual of Enumclaw in Washington. We've launched with Selective in New Jersey. We've launched with Pure Underwriting in New York. And we've launched with Nationwide, who are one of the biggest insurers in the United States, in the state of Ohio. And what's been really interesting is, firstly, it's gone the way we thought it would in terms of we're delivering very consistent results to what we deliver in Europe. But it's really nice for us to prove to US insurers and US homeowners that we can deliver the same thing on the other side of the Atlantic. So the feedback from homeowners has been great. So the take-up rates have been very positive. The installation rates have been really good. And it's really great to get in the homes and provide that same customer service and find exactly the same leaks that carriers care about. But the most important thing is the feedback from the insurers themselves has been really positive. So they've been, in some respects, pleasantly surprised by the results when they've tried other things in the US and they haven't always gone to plan with some competitor products. And that feedback has really just only built our confidence in of the management team and our ability to really make a success of this in the US, to both roll out in multiple more states with those existing partners during the course of this year, but also to sign new insurance partners that are in our pipeline already. It's just increased the confidence because we can share those specific US results with those pipeline partners. So definitely more news to come in the US.
So you're still looking to expand out there in the coming year?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, our strategy has not changed. So it's a key focus for us is to drive that breakthrough in the US. It's gone from being more of an embryonic idea to see if we can replicate it in the US to having a few, kind of foothold opportunities. But like I say, we've launched in 4 states with 4 different insurers in a relatively short time frame. The momentum's building. The fact that we signed Nationwide, who are one of the biggest insurers in the US, and the fact that that's going very well, just means all we need to do is keep replicating that success in different states with different carriers. And the upside opportunity there for the business is just huge.
And I have to ask you, because it's an interesting model that you have with EliteBot here in the UK. You know, you have this product that detects the leaks, and then as a result of that, you have your added Ondo Services, where plumbers will go out and fix the leak. Was it the same model that you deployed in the US?
Yeah, the model is pretty much the same in that our primary customer is the insurance company. They offer the device for free to the insured customer. We ship it to the customer. They install it themselves, and then if there's a leak, they book a plumber through the app, and we send someone to find and fix the leak. So that model is exactly the same. What we've done in the US is we've been very consistent also with the pricing strategy. So the insurers are paying us $5 a month for every one of these devices. in the customer's home. And for that, we provide that full suite of services. And the benefit that we're looking to provide the insurers is to reduce those insurance claims. So by and large, the model is similar. I think the one thing that's has been different in the US, which is quite interesting, is there has been more experimentation with US carriers trying to use connected home technology to prevent claims. They've tried lots of things in leak detection and really found it hard to find something that works and that's scalable. So that's why our solution is very interesting to them. But they have tried other products with some other degrees of success. For example, things that can detect electrical arcs that could cause a house fire and things like that. So one of the things where the model is quite different is what some of our partners have tried is just auto shipping our devices to customers who've already opted into one of those other types of products. So it's obviously quite different to just unsolicited send something out versus the normal process of sending an email and saying, would you like one? And then, 15% of customers opt in and it's a slower process. But we've tested that and found really high installation rates on the back of that, even when they haven't asked for one and it just arrives in the post. And that's really interesting for us because that's a kind of a higher throughput, faster route to market. And one our partners are keen to do more of and to replicate. So that's been a nuance where the model's a bit different.
So it seems to be spreading from what you're saying to me, not just through the conventional model, but through other ways as well, through your partners. But let's move closer to home, to Europe. Now, in your trading update, you mentioned the extension of your contract with LB Forsikring, also an insurance company covering mainly Denmark and Sweden. Are you looking to expand into more EU countries as well?
Well, we're really focused on Denmark and Sweden, in mainland Europe, just because of the size of the opportunity we've got. We've got a range of partners, lots of activity going on at the moment with those partners and pipeline deals in those markets as well. And then we've got the focus in our home market of the UK. So we haven't got any immediate plans to expand into other European countries at the moment. And that's really down to, a resources thing. It's a lot of effort for us to open up new markets to us, just to check that the plumbing works the same, for us to stand up the plumbing resources. And, as we've talked about in the US, every state is almost like a new country in terms of, getting mobilized in that state. So we've kind of got our hands full with what we're doing at the moment. So no immediate plans, but the demand is there and the problem's the same across Europe as well.
Yeah. Well, here in the UK, you mentioned in your trading update that you've signed with water companies, the main one being South West Water, to deploy 6,000 leak bots. Now, to date, 1,800 have been deployed, and the remaining is by May 2024. How's the manufacturing process going with LeakBot? Is it running smoothly? Have you encountered any problems?
Yeah, the manufacturing process is smooth. I mean, we mentioned that in the trading update because in the RNS we said that they would ship all 6,000 by the end of March. So it didn't affect us hitting our year-end numbers, but due to delays on their side, nothing to do with us on the manufacturing process or anything like that. They only shipped out just under 2,000 devices at the moment, but we'll catch the rest up. I think by the end of May. But no problems at all in terms of manufacturing.
That's great. Now, I have to ask you, you're looking to continue to expand over the coming year because, of course, you've expanded a lot in this last year. Where will your focus as a company be next?
I mean, the strategy is exactly the same. So we've stuck exactly to what we said we would do. We focused on those core markets in Scandinavia, in Denmark and Sweden, core market in the UK. Primarily the insurance customers are the focus. Although we are experimenting with opening up those water companies as well as a new route to market, and then a key focus being on that breakthrough in the United States. So that's what you'll hear from us more of this year is signing new partners, expanding the footprint of the partners that we're in. We've stuck exactly to that strategy, and it's really great today for the first time with some actual market forecasts out there to say we've hit those numbers and exactly in line with what we said we would do and hitting the market expectations.
That's great, Craig. Well, we're looking forward to hearing more about that and having you back on here at Stockbox. But thanks for your time. It's been great to speak to you today at Stockbox Media.
Thanks, Pam. Nice to see you again.
If you enjoyed this interview, then give us a thumbs up, a like or a retweet. Subscribe to us on YouTube or follow us on Twitter and hit that notification bell to be the first to know when we release new content. There's loads of great content on our website too, across all our programs at stockboxmedia.com. Thank you for watching.